let's do a compound interest formula where we use logarithms to evaluate the time it takes to accumulate a certain money. Doing the compound interest formula in reverse. So how long will it take to have $300 grow to $1,000 if you invested 6.5% compounding continuously? Use the formula for continuous compounding, and you'd like to have $1,000. You invest 300, and your interest rate is 0.065. You evaluate this by placing these numbers into the formula. Divide by 300 to isolate the exponential. Take the natural log of both sides, so that on the right hand side you'd have 0.065t. On the left hand side you have the natural log of 10/3. I switch the sides of those two expressions. Divide by 0.065 and you have about 18.5 years to the nearest tenth of a year. Now I could evaluate that on the calculator with a natural log. The natural log of 10/3 divided by 0.065. There's 18.5 rounded to the nearest year. I could also show the graph of the money as it accumulates. Let's input the function 300 times e to the power 0.065 times x. Well, the calculator is going to use the variable x instead of t. Well, let's set a reasonable window for this. If we're talking years, let's say about -5 to 25 years, because our answer is about 18. We can count by fives. For the vertical axis, the y-axis, that's the amount of money. Let's go minus 200 to 1,400. Because we were aiming for $1,000. Let's count by 200s. Graph. There's the curve. We could do a couple things to make this more visual. We could ask the calculator to also draw the line at y equals 1,000. We could also ask the calculator to show the grid marks to give us some sense of the placement of the graph. There's the curve. There's the intersection point where the graph first cracks 1,000. And it looks like it's going to happen just shy of 20. Every mark here is worth 5. Now we can do the intersection command and find out exactly where that crosses. I'll have the calculator estimate with the exponential curve, the horizontal line, and guessing at about 18. The calculator evaluates again that it's about 18.5 where this intersection happens.